Welcome back to another episode of the Perfectly Imperfect Wife, Mama, and a Woman of Christ. We're gonna do our makeup today. This is my simple everyday makeup routine. Not every day, because not every day do I wear makeup, but when I do, this is my go-to routine. So I figured I'd share it with you guys. As always, the links are in the descriptions for all the products that I'm using. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm not a professional, but I will answer them to the best of my ability for you. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Here we go. Okay, so starting off, I've already primed, clean my face, skincare routine, check, and then we put primer on, and then I'm gonna go in. I have been using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is in the shade 125 Nude Beige. I honestly, it's just been working really well with my skin. I'm loving the coverage, that it's buildable, so we're just gonna, this is the makeup routine. But make sure when you're using, tip for yourself, when you're using, any foundation, make sure that you use a primer, because it's going to help fill in the fine lines, large pores. That way your makeup isn't sinking directly into your skin and you have that barrier. As well as it gives your foundation something to stick to so it stays on all day. And then we're just going to start buffing this out. Okay, so you see how it's just like, it's a nice natural, I would say it's a medium to full coverage. You would have to, you can make it buildable, but I love how it gives you a little bit of a dewy finish, but it's just so natural that I feel like I don't feel like I have really like caked on makeup or anything like that. Also to make sure you blend down your neck so then you don't have any harsh lines like when you can turn your head and stuff like that. But yes, this foundation, I would highly recommend. Loving it. Like I said, I am using the shade 125, the Nude Beige. So I'm gonna go in to do underneath my eyes concealer. I'm using the Maybelline Instant Eraser. And we're just gonna dab this. The reason I'm doing right underneath my eyes, so I want to use a little bit, it's going to help conceal if you have darkness under your eyes, but then it's going to also help brighten. I go a couple shades later. This is the shade 115. Like I said, the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. And you see how it's just helping to brighten up my under eye. And if you have dark circles, things like that, it's really going to help reduce that darkness and just really help to brighten up underneath your eye. If you wanted to, you don't have to. Remember, with your concealer, you don't always have to go, if you don't want to help to brighten up underneath the eye, you just get your concealer in your foundation shade. If you have those dark circles you really want to help to erase in your foundation isn't giving it that punch. But do you see how just brightening it up underneath my eyes, it just kind of lives things up. And then I like to bring it up past my eyes here to my temples, because then it gives that lifted effect. So then I look like I got the recommended 8 hours of sleep. Then I'm gonna go in with the Dermablend Professional Loose Setting Powder, and we're just gonna set underneath our eyes. That way, especially with cream products, sometimes it can cake and crease, and your setting powder is going to help prevent that from happening. So that is why I use a setting powder. Just locks it all into place and will also help to mattify it down a little bit if you don't want that super dewy look underneath your eye. And it also gives that blurring effect, so then you just have that nice, gives you the nice flawless look to your skin. Just like that. Now, I'm gonna just fill in my brows here a second. I just fill them in because my brows are a little sparse in some areas. So I don't overline or anything. I just kind of follow the natural shape to my brow. Just filling it in. Helps to keep it nice and crisp. For the areas that are a little more sparse than others, but not, like I said, not overlining anything, but you just see the difference and how it just helps to make it crisp. And then I just take my spoolie and get the brow hairs going all in the correct direction. Okay, my eyeshadows, we're just keeping it really simple, like a basic eyeshadow palette, keeping it neutral, a little bit of shimmer on the lid, and then just taking a neutral right into the crease. That's like, I would have to say that's probably my favorite eye look. Like, I love the colored eyes, like eyeshadows and stuff like that, but just in the neutrals, I feel are more my vibe, I guess I would say. So just windshield wiper it on. 2 colors, really simple, pretty, and basic. Let's get some mascara on. So I do have to say, this mascara, the Twisted Mascara, is my hands down absolute favorite mascara. But I use the Dime Beauty Products, the Lash Boosting Serum, and let me tell you, it has done wonders with strengthening my lashes and just getting that really pretty wispy vibe. So this mascara plus the Dime Lash Boost Serum is like peanut butter and jelly, macaroni and cheese, like they just go together, salt and pepper. So definitely using a lash serum really helps to strengthen up those lashes, and then when you're using your mascara, it just gives you that nice volume. Finish up with the face here. We're just going to do a little bit of contouring. I'm going to go back in with the same product, the Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser, just in a deeper shade for my contour, and I'm just going to take a little bit of the brush here and we're just going to buff it out, and I'm buffing it up. You don't want to drag it down because then that's just going to droop your face down. So dragging it, like dabbing it up in the upwards motion is really going to help give you that lifted, structured face, structured look, whatever you want to call it. Go in with my bronzer here and just add that warmth and glow back into the face, because a lot of times, remember, when you're doing your foundation routine, you're making your face all one tone, so then you kind of lose that brightness and warmth. So that's why we do the concealer underneath our eyes to help brighten, and then the bronzing contour to bring that warmth and glow back into the face. Just gives it a little bit more dimension. If you like that makeup look, if you just like, you know, this is simple too. Let's not kid ourselves. I'm not going over glam, but just it gives you a little bit more of a step up into your makeup game. You see how it just gives that warmth and brightness back into my in my face. Love it. Now a little blush. I don't think you can ever have too much blush. Just gonna pop that right on the cheekers. Gives that sun-kissed look. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Hello Halo. It's the blush highlighter. I just totally dropped that, but we're just going to take that and it's just going to give that little bit of glow. So pretty. And we're just going to pop a little bit on the tip of our nose. Next up is lips. This has been my go-to lip combo for like that really pretty nude lip. We're gonna use the Maybelline liner. This is the Totally Toffee shade 115, and then we're gonna use the Maybelline Superstay ink crayon, and this is, what is this? Achieve It All 155. So this lip combo together, so pretty. Here we go. Lip combo together is so pretty, just like that perfect nude. If you wanted to ombre it out just a little bit, take your concealer that you have and just tap a little bit right in the center of your lip. To give that ombre effect, and it's so pretty. All right, so this is the matte lip ombre out, really pretty. I love it both ways, but if you want in more of like a, if you want your lips to look a little bit fuller, yes, you can overline your lips, but placing a gloss over top of your lipstick or whatever, or just wearing a gloss by itself really helps to kind of plump up your lips a little bit more. So we're just gonna go in, and this is just a really pretty nude. It's got a little bit of shimmer in it. We're just gonna put that on. So you see how a little bit of gloss just kind of plumps up the lips a little bit more, gives a little sheen to it, really pretty. But yeah, this is the look. Last thing we're gonna do is set our face with some setting spray. Bada bing, bada boom, we're ready to go. This is the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist by e.l.f. up to 16 hours. Stay, shake it up. Boom. All done, but yes, how pretty is this look? I just feel like it's nice, light, natural, glowy. Everything about it I love. No filter on this. And you guys seen before, I don't have perfect skin. I do have some problematic areas, some scarring, but this routine is just perfect for me. Like I said, I will link these. These are in the description of the video to snag all the products, but highly recommend. Love it. Until next time, ladies.